The woman woke up from unconsciousness and was shocked to see that her boyfriend was still alive. She quickly tied the rescue rope around her waist and jumped into the water without hesitation. The waves were very strong, but she still did her best to pull her boyfriend back. She gently opened his collar and used a splint to support the wound. When she saw the man smile, her fear disappeared. She laid her head on his chest and quietly fell asleep. The couple had planned to travel across the sea, but the storm ruined everything. Luckily, they both survived. Soon, the woman woke up again. She carefully stitched her wound in front of the mirror. Then she fixed the water tank and quickly drank a cup of water. She found a few cans of food and one signal flare gun, then rushed back to the deck to give the man some water. She told him to close his eyes, then happily took out a can of sesame paste. The man smiled when he saw it. They shared this moment of peace and joy together. The golden sunset was beautiful, and they talked about a hopeful future. But after one night, the man developed a high fever. There was no medicine. The woman could only put sunscreen on his face, but it did very little. Luckily, with her care, his condition got better. But they only had a few cans of luncheon meat and one bottle of chili sauce left. So the woman decided to take a spear and dive into the sea to catch fish. Because she lacked experience, the big fish easily escaped her attack. She climbed back onto the boat and laid on the man's chest, telling him how upset she felt. That night, a huge cruise ship slowly came near them. The woman quickly fired the signal flare, but the ship passed by without stopping. She watched the ship fade into the distance and cried helplessly. Even worse, the next day the man had another high fever. The woman stayed by his side and prayed for another miracle. No one knew how long had passed, but the man suddenly woke up again. When the woman heard his voice, she became even more sad.
I'm gonna let you go now. I love you forever.
She sat up slowly and saw that no one was beside her. Her boyfriend had died long ago. Everything she had experienced was only in her mind. She just could not accept his death. But now, she finally let go of her pain. Soon, she tried to catch fish again. This time, she succeeded. She could now survive a little longer. Many days later, a seagull landed on the boat. That meant land was nearby. The woman quickly stood up and looked around. She saw a ship moving in the distance. She fired the signal flare right away. The ship blew its horn and slowly turned toward her. After 41 days of drifting at sea, the woman was finally rescued.